Every top player has good micro and good macro, but deep down, players lean one way or the other. Grinding your opponents to dust with a machine-like churn of production, or killing your opponent by getting the maximum use out of every unit. Maru is a player who learned to micro first, then macro, and the result is a multi-time champion and one of the greatest players over the last 5 years of StarCraft 2.
Back in, he's going to have to hit like a fungal or something on these ghosts, or they're going to get some sick snipes off, but the Baneling's rolling in actually, keeping those ghosts back quite a bit.
Okay,
giant concave.
Huge arc of bio units coming across here. A lot of the supply for innovation is in these Vikings, and he is just going to surround and destroy these siege tanks.
We see that there's no siege tanks anywhere nearby. Things are getting ripped to shreds. The Mutalisk also storming in, but Maru seems to be holding strong. It looks like the Terran army's a little bit too much for J-Dog.
He's barely pushing back.
No way!
No, it's just not quite
enough. He's gonna
is.
take it out.
He's up. Secret missiles on everything here. The Thor shots are decent. And oh my god!
Well, man,
what a finish! Oh my god, this is carnage. There's so many Marines doing damage to the natural as well. The Hellion's still alive! He left it alive!
It's still alive, and the Marines are fighting really nicely here. He got a better back. Oh my god, look at this!
This is game over.
Maru has actually just built a Marine in the base of TY, and he's going to start focusing down all of these red hit point SCVs. This is so sick. That Marine gets 4 SCV kills.
Okay, this is not looking
Maybe
too
this
hot.
one SCV will finish these 2 barracks.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is not optimal.
Not optimal. Yeah, that's one way to put it, dude.
Yeah.
How about he's totally boned?
That's right. This is all part of Maru's plan.
Yeah, no, he's got. Now he's going to trap these in here and then win the game. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not.
He's got it. Now
He's got
see
it.
how he
He's
got
so
out of
good.
there?
Wait a minute.
Now the SCVs come.
I hope there's more math at the top here.
There is maybe nothing funnier than watching this Cyclone and these SCVs try to kill this stuff. See that Cyclone?
Benny.
Oh, the kiting is real.
Seriously? The Zerg's actually going to come around. This gives like no room to micro behind.
Look at how many tanks are up there, though.
Oh, that's pretty sick. And no vision to the high ground.
Yeah, not yet.
The tank shots are still coming down.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. There's still a shot here, especially with a lot of
There's
Banelings.
7 siege tanks.
Oh, did I say Banelings? I meant never mind.
He's lost basically all the Banelings. The tanks are still sitting here shelling.
Yeah, he's actually surrounded. This is 360 degrees of Maru. GG.
Whenever you think of Maru, you obviously always initially think of the crazy multitask dropping and everything. That's kind of what his style has been revolving around for however long he's been a player.
Maru to me is definitely a king of StarCraft. It's hard to not talk about StarCraft 2 without bringing up Maru as one of the most dominant players in the history of the game. All the way back into Wings of Liberty, Maru was the youngest player. He won his first series, I think, at the age of 13.
It's kind of amazing going back and watching the first series that Maru played in the 2010 GSL Season 1. It's not good gameplay, but he's dropping in multiple spots and playing a more basic version of the style he's known for today. Also, he proxies a factor in game too.
So back in Pro League when I was watching Maru play, he had a couple of very specific styles, and he used to love his Marine Marauder Medivac style a lot, and he'd be able to pull out these crazy wins just with, attacking in multiple fronts and dropping in multiple places and managing to control them to a point where he was super effective. He'd always have this momentum about him. It was either that or it was a bit of cheese.
Whenever I think of Maru specifically, I think of the specific game that he played on Deadwing versus Myungshik in Pro League. Rogue got BM'd by Myungshik like a couple weeks ago or something like that. Maru responds by just doing a mass Widowmine drop, and he just completely embarrasses Myungshik in this ridiculous game.
See a bunch of Marauders trying to run in and attack the Nexus at the natural as well.
Oh, and big stim in trying to kill Colossus. He takes down 2.
May try to stim in and catch some Colossi on the way back.
He is actually going to try.
Really nice concave. He's going to get 3 of them, actually.
What? This is ridiculous. How can he just trade with Colossus like this? I have no idea.
And it's not over yet. 2 more Colossi in danger. He's going to get 1.
He's
will
essentially
be forced to back off.
He's reset the Colossus count at this point.
Myungshik is freaking out. He's trying to pull. The mules are dropping. Maru trying to clean up here. He is totally fine to just trade over and over against all these Colossi.
He's on 5 base
Look
right
at
now.
this. He's making a command center, 2 command centers.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where Maru's just kind of scary in his own way because he beats your Phoenix build without building Vikings. He just outproduces you in terms of Marauders. He's down in supply when he puts a command center in the middle of the map and then drops meals on you and just humiliates you. This guy doesn't show a lot of personality in interviews, but he seems very passionate in this moment.
He has a very distinct weakness. He isn't great at weekend tournaments. 2018, the year where he won pretty much everything. Both of the super tournaments, he only advanced a single round, a round that he would have had time to prepare for. The point to sort of take away from that isn't that he had to overcome that to become a King of StarCraft, more so that he's so absurdly good at the preparation-based tournaments that we're able to just overlook those performances.
There are other players that love to cheese or have great unit control, but many of them aren't as well-rounded as Maru. At the end of the day, Maru is a champion across multiple expansions and has been a top contender for the best player in the world many times over the last 7 years. An OSL and an SSL champion with more than $860,000 in winnings, more than 20 top 4 finishes in Premier tournaments, and even if none of that was true, he's a 4-time back-to-back GSL champion, and he is also clearly a King of StarCraft 2.
So I was in Korea in 2012 and I was looking for practice partners. Whenever I was trying something new to see if it actually has any kind of usage to develop a strategy, I would definitely use it against Maru. He would just basically teach me throughout the game if it's good or not. We would play like pretty much every day from like 10 to 15 games. He really felt like hardworking, and he would always micro his heart out with even with the small armies, like just a couple of Marines, couple of Marauders. And it was just a great feeling to practice with him at that time.